most important priorities to build an identity with business impact are to first realize the value of focus and the need for that focus to be relevant to everyone across the value chain. So from how engineers, people in product development make decisions, to how people sell and engage distribution, to how people build a brand, to how they influence trends when they work with media. So the whole value chain has to be able to use that focus to guide their decisions. So strengthening the positioning strategy is the way to build an identity with business impact. And the way you strengthen a strategy is to create a focus that's clear, that people can understand and that they can personally engage with. And that means they have to understand where it comes from, as well as how it affects 4 areas. One thing is the culture that the company is building, and the ways that they make decisions, the principles they believe in should be linked to that focus. Then there's the way it proves its performance, the facts. We call it operational evidence. So the metrics or the key figures that really relate to that focus. And then the brand portfolio, the corporate brand or the organization brand, and any things that are lifted up and branded as parts of that story. And then finally, the alignment of marketing and sales, so that both the communication but also the tactics that are chosen, whether it's sponsorship decisions or ways of engaging a channel, that those things are done with the same focus in mind. And when you do that, you get a positioning strategy that guides a lot of decisions that build a strong identity. The question of how do you understand the positioning strategies of your competitors, it comes up a lot. The first answer is that yes, you want to understand them, but you shouldn't use them to define your own positioning. You're not looking for a gap in the market, you're looking for what you're truly about and what is going to guide the decisions that you want your people to make and you want the perceptions of your company to be. But that said, it's important to understand what competitors are doing. So what we recommend is to use the same framework that you would use for developing and implementing your own positioning strategy. Use that framework to interpret what competitors are doing. Look for their focus and develop hypotheses about what's in the center, what's guiding their decisions. Look at their culture, how they represent it in recruitment, how they define it in their values and vision and mission. Look at how they measure performance, what metrics they really care about, what case studies they put forth as describing their success, usually relate to that same focus. Look at the brands they're building, what they represent, and look at how they engage their markets and how customers experience them. And when you look at all of those 4 views, you'll find that focus.